Hello everybody and welcome back to the Premier Series Season 3 qualifier out here in Edmonton, Canada at Fit Set Ninja. We have had an incredible weekend so far, courtesy of our amazing course designers Dylan Luck and Josh Thomas, who have been putting together an incredible qualifier out here at FitSet. My name is Billy Dixon. I am joined alongside American Ninja legend Travis Rosen out here on the mic today, and we're about to be getting started with our teen division out here, our penultimate division for the weekend. Travis, how are we feeling? We've had an amazing competition so far.
Yeah, it's been a great weekend so far, Billy, and it's only going to get better right now. I love the teen division. These youngsters are so good and so strong. They really put in the work and the training and the effort, and they're going to put that on full display today. It's going to be an exciting competition.
Indeed, it will be. It's been 28 years since Ninja debuted in Japanese television. The original Sasuke debuted literally yesterday, 28 years ago, and this is kind of a celebration of how far we've come in Ninja, going international for many competitions. But for the Premier Series, we're going to be having a look at how our athletes got here right now, and based on how they have all been eligible to compete in Premier Series. So, we have taken the top 25% of all Ninja athletes from the World Championships along with their season standings for their regions, and they have been invited to the Premier Series automatically. This goes for a couple of athletes that might not have gone to the World Championships from international countries, like Canada that we're seeing this weekend. We've got a lot of competitors that might not have competed in the championships or Premier Series before, and we're happy to have them here. In terms of what the competition's going to entail for us, we've got two courses that we're going to be running today. The placement course is going to be first, where if you fall or run out of time, you're finished. Run is over, simple as that. And then the challenge course is coming afterward, where every single athlete has 2 retries available, but you can only use 1 retry once on an obstacle. So if you try an obstacle and you fail it, and you have a retry still available, you can go ahead and try it again, and if you clear it, you can carry on with your course run. In terms of what the purpose for both of these courses are, the placement course's purpose is to seed the run order for the challenge course. So if you get first on placement, you're going to be running last on challenge. And then for challenge course, we're going to be determining who is going to qualify for our Premier Series finals based off of the top 4 athletes in each division throughout the season out here for the males and the females. All of the top 4 will be invited to the Premier Series Finals 2025 on November 22nd and 23rd at Motus Ninjas in Lee Summit, Missouri. They have held an immense qualifier already this season, and I'm excited to be seeing what Donovan and TJ are going to be able to do to suit all of our finalist athletes later on within the year. And Travis, we are almost there in the grand scheme of the season, but we have the elite division that's going to be coming after this teen division out here with a stacked field, and I'm very excited to be seeing how that goes. But the Premier Series Finals isn't that far away, and we're going to be seeing who out of our teens in Canada are going to be able to join them.
Yeah, definitely. Top 4 are going to move on to the Motus Finals. And for our female division, there's only 4 competitors. So they kind of control their fate, if you will. If they get past the 3rd obstacle in the challenge course, they will be punching a ticket to the finals. For the males, it's going to be a little more competitive. There's 6 males, so that means 2 will not get to move on to Motus later in the season. So going to be a very competitive round, but even for the females, you know they're going to be gunning for first place. So it's going to be exciting every way you look at it.
Indeed, it will be. Now, we're going to have a try at our placement course out here. We're going to have our demo runner out here who is looking like he has competed in the Barbados Ninja Throwdown as of recent, which is a lovely event that we partner with one of our sponsors, NinjaWorks, in Barbados, which is a lovely competition that we hold annually. And this is what we're going to be tasked with out here. We have got the double zip line, which is our first obstacle out here on placement, jumping across 2 zippers, and then the Sonic Curve, moving into the classic ninja grips, the first grip being a start-finish platform, and then the Lynx Easy, and then the Mega Maple Leafs after that, and then the dip sliders with a couple of skateboards with both your hands and your feet, and then the triple boot scoot is going to be coming afterward. 3 boot scoots in a row, lovely stuff. And then up the small warped wall to climb up to the buzzer at the top. All of this is going to have to be done in 1 minute. I remember I commentated the kids and mature kids yesterday, and they were getting around 45-second times on the leaderboard, or on the run order, if anything. And some of the athletes might have gone slower than a minute. So it seems like these teens are really going to have to channel in all of that speed, the placement course being more of a speed course to set the run order for challenge. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah, definitely, Billy. It's going to be super exciting. As you said, these placement courses, it's all about speed. Obviously, you want to go as fast as possible, but you don't want to make a mistake. So each individual ninja is going to need to know their level of skill and how far they can actually push it without having a slip up. But it is going to be so fast. Like you said, these teens are so impressive, and even watching that demo runner, this is a very fast course, very flowy course. A lot of these obstacles almost flow one right into another. It's very fun to watch, and I'm sure very exciting for a ninja athlete to do that in front of everybody. And again, they've been putting in a lot of practice, so these teens, I don't think they're going to disappoint.
They will definitely not disappoint. They have a lot of passion up there in Canada, one of the best countries for ninja. In all honesty, they have a lot of power, a lot of skill in general. We get to see a lot of them come out to the World Championships as well and absolutely crush it, and also get a few world titles across multiple divisions. But here we are at Fit Set Ninja in Edmonton. It's going to be an amazing time for our teen division. 4 females, 6 males, and we're going to be getting started with our first runner in just a moment, that of which is going to be Rory Raymond.
Yeah, it's always difficult being the first runner because no one has competed yet. So right now it's challenging for Rory because not only does she have the nerves and all of that inside of her, but no one has gone yet. And so she kind of has to be the trailblazer here. And you know everyone's going to be watching her. That's why it's so important to have a later run spot, because you get to see people go before you, see what works, what doesn't work. But for Rory, she has to come right out of the gates and show everyone how to do it.
Exactly. She has the perfect opportunity to set the standard for what this division needs to accomplish, and she's already off and running on the double zip line as she comes through Sonic Curve with the start-finish touch point on the classic ninja grip, some ring swings where she's coming along through easily now, and she's going to be linking on those shelves there and that rod as she's coming through the Mega Maple Leaves and now the dip sliders. Oh no, but a little slip caused her to go off of that, and sadly that's going to put Rory as a fail on the dip sliders. Unfortunate stuff there. She was moving so well too.
Yeah, she really was, Billy. She had a lot of aggressiveness, looked really calm and confident out there, but you just have to have your balance precisely right on the dip sliders, and she got a little back behind her, pushed that board out and got off balance, but it's okay. Her day is not over. She might just not have as good of a run spot in the challenge course, but she will definitely get a second chance. And the challenge course is where it all matters anyway. This placement course, as you said, it's kind of a seeding course, so not the end of the world by any stretch. We'll be seeing Rory again later.
Indeed, but now we're going to be shifting the attention over to our second teen female, Jordan Robertson. Very skilled ninja, can skip 4 rungs on the salmon ladder, one of her favorite obstacles, as now she's going to be coming into this placement course. Loving the outfit, by the way, very clashing, and I love it. Here she goes, 50 seconds coming into the classic ninja grip. She's swinging back and forth to get the momentum shifting forward. She's doing pretty well so far.
Yeah, she is. I like her pace right now. She looks like she is going about this course exactly as she planned. No real unexpected bobbles or slip-ups. Let's see if she can get this.
Oh, but the balance, you could see as soon as she got on to the first skateboard, it seems like she was just leaning back a bit too much, and that caused her to go off. Sadly for Jordan, that's going to be it for her runs. We're 2 for 2 on the dip sliders, really showing its teeth out here in the teen division.
Yeah, I'm actually a little surprised right now. That is a different and very tricky obstacle, and so if you're not used to how that works from a technical standpoint, it's totally understandable to see why these athletes are having issues. But that's where it's important for the remaining runners to be paying attention so they can make the necessary corrections and not repeat the mistakes of those who've already gone.
Indeed. So now then, Maya Kran is going to be coming through right here. Another one of our ninjas, part of the Canadian Ninja League, WNL, and a couple other leagues as well. She's coming along through, very decorated athlete here, coming into the Premier Series. Here she goes now, moving along through, pulling back. Yes, loving it. Ooh. Oh no, but she tried to set her upper body forward a bit too much to get that link, and that's gonna put Maya to an end. This placement call's really showing its teeth for everyone now.
Yeah, it really is, and I'm thinking people are trying to go just so fast that that's causing these little slip-ups, because a couple of these places where the ninjas have fallen, if they did pause for just a moment, they probably could collect themselves mentally to be able to make it through, but they're trying to go so fast, which is a necessity most of the times in these placement courses. So that was a very unexpected slip up though from Maya. There was a slight hesitation when she should have gone for that next grab, but again, she's going to come back wanting redemption.
Here we go now with our next competitor and our final teen female, Alea Perron, coming through. Going to be pulling back on that ring as she skips the third one and sets herself up on a straight approach to that fidget spinner, linking the shelf and the peg as she comes along through. Now the fastest non-finisher to this point even. She comes on through, another skate fail. Oh my, this is really, really upsetting right here. I'm very shocked. It seems like with the reduced time limit, these teens are really wanting to go fast and maybe being a bit less cautious on those skates right there, Travis.
Yeah, definitely. Alea, I thought she would be able to make it through after seeing the issues that the other females were having. And since she was the last female, she knew as long as she got past that, it turns out she was in first place anyway, but she could have definitely stopped there and really made sure she was going about it the exact right way. And then she could have maybe gone on and finished the course. But yeah, very surprised to see the exact same type of fall. It's going to be interesting to see if the guys were paying attention and if they will be able to make it through that.
Yeah, so now all of the teen males are going to be taking to the placement course right now. They've seen all of the females go at it. They know where they can probably pick up a bit of time and where to be careful. And Gus Lees is going to be our first competitor, and he's off. You can see him now coming through, pulling back when necessary to get that momentum moving forward. And he's linking the shelves, the fidget spinner, and the peg as he moves on down to the maple leaves. He's seen a lot of the females go out on the skateboards. You can see him taking a bit more of a cautious approach to then get through it and be our first clear of the division on the dip sliders. And now he's coming into the triple boot scoot, comes along through, and with 25 seconds, he runs up the wall, and Gus Lees, we are now 1 for 1 on placement course clears for the teen male division. Great stuff.
Yeah, that was a great start from our males. Gus being the first one up, crushing that course, hitting the buzzer, really showing a lot of poise and a lot of skill there, Billy. I loved what I saw there. I'm sure some others are going to try to go faster than that, but that was a very solid first clear.
Indeed it was. I'm very impressed with the standard that Gus just set. But now we're going to be moving on to our next teen male competitor out here, Landon Baxter, coming out of Parkland County, Alberta. 13 years old for this season, and Landon is going to be getting ready to go on this placement course in just a minute. This is a whirlwind in terms of results for the entire division so far, Travis. Only 1 clear out of 5 people who have taken on the course so far. I'm hoping to get a few more clears.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely get some more clears, but I'm with you, Billy. I thought we'd have a lot more at this point. And interesting for Landon right now, there's a mental dynamic that's going on because the first male competitor, Gus, having such a strong clear, it now puts pressure on the rest of the male competitors. If they want to get a better spot for the challenge course, not only are they going to have to clear, but they're going to have to go faster than Gus. So Gus really put the pressure on the rest of these competitors, and I bet you Landon's feeling that right now.
Indeed so. You got to be looking at this placement course with quite the analytical style, because you got to be really careful with a lot of where your body awareness overall has got to be on point, particularly. And when you're looking at things in the grand scheme, you need to look at this course very carefully to make sure that you have the correct plan when you're going into it, because what the worst case scenario, honestly, at this point is to have a mess up on this course when you don't want it, and by extension, you're going to be possibly going out on an obstacle early, which can then lead to an early placement for the challenge course. But here's Landon on the start line, getting ready to go. Getting iced a little bit, happens to the best of us, so he's going to be coming along through on this placement course run in just a sec.
Yeah, I think I've talked about it, Billy. In all my years of Ninja, I actually had 2 different situations where I was iced for over an hour. You just never know what you're going to have to deal with.
Precisely, and if you're coming along on a Premier Series placement course like this, maybe your time on the start line might be even longer than the time you spend on the course, and it looks like Landon wants to set that precedent as he's linking a lot of things. Here he goes now. 35! Oh, wow, what a fall there from Landon. Again, coming onto that skateboard with a fall as he leant back. That's unfortunate there.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like most of these athletes are most likely expecting that first skateboard type portion of that obstacle to show more resistance, but it slides so quickly, so they really need to have their weight forward, but they're leaning back too much and they are just going down. So again, a surprising high number of failures right there. So I really hope the rest of the competitors have really paid attention and taken note, and they can make the proper corrections when they get to that dip slider obstacle.
Absolutely. I think it's going to be quite the ride for the rest of these athletes to see what they can do when it comes to this placement course, and we have Jackson Alliong coming in on the start line right now. I'm excited to see how he can do. Possibly be our second clear of the day right here for the teen division on this placement course here, Travis.
Yeah, and another mental obstacle these guys have to face when you see ninja after ninja go down on the same obstacle, that can start playing tricks in your head. And so that's yet another mental obstacle the remaining competitors need to overcome.
It really is, and we can see Jackson. No! Unfortunately, he tried to go for a reach out there to that fidget spinner, and it didn't work for him. I don't know what's going on in the air today, Travis, but these teens really not having the best of luck here on this placement course. Let's see that again. Reaching out. Yeah, it seems like he didn't really get his hips high enough to properly kip himself up and get an extra bit of height in order to grab onto that fidget spinner. That's going to put Jackson in third so far, with our next competitor, Liam Moyo, coming in just a moment.
Yeah, I will say this has been one of the oddest teen divisions I've seen all season long, but it's okay because it is just the placement course, and the challenge course where it really counts is such a different style of course anyway, so I expect to see a lot better performances in the challenge course. Not to say these are bad by any stretch. It's just sometimes I feel like there needs to be a little more aggressiveness, a little more perhaps even preparation before they go into their course run to know exactly how they're going to go about it.
Indeed so. It's going to be quite a ride for Liam right now. He's trying to force that ring down the track as he's now coming along the Sonic curve. A bit of a stumble in the middle of the obstacle, but no, that's going to be a foot tap, it looks like. Looks like he didn't make the proper foot correction there. He tried to go for that jump as well. That's unfortunate for Liam right there. It seems like we're almost reversing into the course. It looks like everyone that's gone for the teen male division, they've gone back an obstacle or two.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. It looks like there's a little mental lapse. Perhaps Liam wasn't exactly sure what was in play and what was out of play, and just put his foot down somewhere that it isn't supposed to go. That actually is part of the sport of ninja, not only overcoming these obstacles, but knowing what you can touch, what you can't touch, and that's all part of the preparation. And so again, maybe just could have done a little bit more there, but you know that he's gonna come back ready to show what he can do on that challenge course.
Indeed so. Liam and the rest of the competitors throughout the entirety of the teen division are going to be coming back for the challenge course to show off their skills where their retries are enabled and they can try out a couple of things. But now here we have Henry Lechelt coming in on our placement course start line, and he's right out of the gate with a lot of speed to offer.
Yeah, he actually almost went down right there on the Sonic curve. He had so much speed, but lots of power right now from Henry. I really like what we're seeing right now, Billy.
Nice. Trying to take a backswing there and links the rest of the obstacle going across the Mega Maple Leafs. Got to be careful on this skate obstacle. No! Wow! Using the forearms to try and brush himself through that obstacle. And Henry's going to be carrying on through. Oh, he's going to have to jump out. Nice. Waits for the ring to come back to him, and it works. A bit in the middle here. Whoa! Yeah, that's fine. There he goes. 15 seconds left on the clock, and Henry is our second clear, albeit a very messy run, but he still made it to the end, and that buzzer was hit.
Yeah, definitely a great job to Henry hitting that buzzer again. You know that he wanted to do that, and we know that these teens can do it. We just need to see a few more showing that it's possible. I'm not really sure how he made it through that triple boot scoot, and I did love his creativity on the dip sliders using the forearms right there. Very, very creative, very smart, and somehow pulled this around right here, Billy, onto the finish.
Absolutely astonishing stuff right there from our boy Henry. He's going to put himself into second place. 44.98 seconds that run took him. Definitely a very convoluted run right there, but he still made it to the end and is going to put himself in at least the top 3 possibly on this leaderboard. And we have one more athlete in the teen division that's going to be running the placement course, and that is going to be Alistair Simpson.
Yeah, and right now Alistair knows that this can be done. There's been a couple clears. He wants to go faster than the others to be able to get first place, but there still have been so many early exits that I would imagine he's thinking, I gotta be cautious too. So it's that fine line of speed with caution. So hopefully Alistair knows exactly the pace he needs to go, but I hope we can get another clear right here.
It's definitely possible. Alistair has seen 9 athletes in his division go and try this course. We've only had 2 clears though, but Alistair has got the most analytical mind of all of them in theory, I believe. After seeing all of these guys take on the course, he's got to be looking through every obstacle in depth to see what he can try and do to get through this course as best he can. And he's on the start line currently, and he's getting ready to go on this course in due time.
And what kind of shout out do we need to give to Gus Lees, who was our first male competitor who is in first place right now? We usually don't see that. We see the first competitor sometimes come out and do a pretty respectable job, but he's in first place through all of the males so far. So that is really impressive, and just huge congrats to Gus for showing up and really crushing it straight out of the gate.
Absolutely. With a time of 36.59 seconds to the buzzer, that was an absolutely blazing run from Gus to start things off. And we've only had 1 clear since then, and since that, a backtrack in basically obstacle progression, if anything. So we're going to be seeing how Alistair Simpson is going to do in a minute. Going to be getting ready on the start line. Canada, a very strong region, one of the most underrated countries, I think, when it comes to Ninja. We get so many of their athletes coming through in the World Championships and Premier Series, making it to the final rounds of every competition we see. And it's absolutely astonishing on what these athletes in particular can do here, Travis.
Yeah, definitely Canada has been showing their strength more and more every single year. And so it's a pleasure to have this competition hosted up in Edmonton. Fitset's great gym. Again, I've been retired for a number of years, but even just looking at the facility here makes me want to get out and start doing some ninja stuff again. I think I'm not going to, but it makes me want to. But anyway, it's a great facility, and I'm glad that they're part of this.
It's quite tempting, isn't it, after not doing Ninja for several years and having to look at these competitions week after week after week and seeing so many great athletes take on this course right now. And it's super inspiring to a lot of people. Just seeing the progression for all of their skills throughout their season, especially here in Premier Series. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, and these teens too, they've gotten so good that most of these teens, even some of the younger age groups, are doing things that in the early years when I was still competing, well, the beginning of my ninja career, they're doing stuff that we wouldn't have even dreamed of. So they are so good. The sport's progressed so much, and it's just crazy to see the skill that's on display.
It's really great to be seeing the progression on each of the athletes from week after week, seeing these athletes take on the Premier Series courses and starting things out with our teen division for our last runner on the placement course, going to be Alistair Simpson, going to take it on right here. You can see Alistair just getting ready to go on the start line when we're going to start our final placement course run in just a second.
Yeah, again, we talk about mental obstacles all the time, and the whole icing dynamic is tough, especially when you are the last runner to go and you're up there waiting. There's even more pressure because even more eyes are on you. So hopefully Alistair can rise to the occasion and show everybody what this is all about.
Here we go. Now we're going to be seeing Alistair coming along through the Sonic curve. Not a problem. Jumping through to the classic ninja grips. You can see him here taking a good approach currently, taking that backswing to reach out to that fidget spinner as he's taking quite a few backswings here. He is running a bit low on time as he comes on through. Going to take an extra backswing on the shelf as well as he goes over to that L peg. And now 25 seconds as he crosses the maple leaves. This is close here, Travis.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay.
That's a great save, great ab strength right there. Definitely, Alistair's got kind of a casual approach, and we'll see if he can actually clear this course in the time for. Oh, he's down.
The grip. You could see Alistair. I did like the approach, though. We've seen quite a few athletes maybe rush a couple of things, and Alistair didn't want to rush any obstacle approaches whatsoever. And it worked for him for a lot of the course there, but it looks like the grip on just the boot scoot transition was too much for him. But still, our fastest non-finisher, 3rd place right there, with Gus Lees taking first. So Gus is going to be running last on our challenge course, and Liam Moyo in 6th is going to be running first on challenge when we get to the male side of things. Let's also have a look at our female leaderboard as well. Let's have a look here. We've got Alea Poron, who took the 1st place position, and then Maya Kran, who got 4th. So Maya, after the break, is going to be our first runner on the challenge course. We have a time of 4 minutes for the challenge course. It's a very pumpy 12 obstacle long gauntlet of every single ninja attribute you can think of, and it's going to be a sight to behold.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be a big challenge. It's going to live up to its name, Billy. 4 minutes, 12 obstacles. That is kind of a torture chamber, but that is what these athletes train for. But like you said, it's going to have every type of ninja skill. So many upper body strength, grip strength, technical obstacles, but also a lot of balance, which can be really tricky mentally going from one to the other. So they definitely have their work cut out for them, but I know that they want to put on display everything that they can do.
Absolutely. It's going to be an incredible ride for this challenge course once we get to it, and we're going to be back in for the Fit Set challenge course in just a minute whilst we let them get it all set up. And from Billy Dixon and Travis Rosen, we will see you momentarily.
Ocean Needs Everyone is celebrating 5 years of saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, seal and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time.
Want to train like a pro? DGS Ninja has you covered with obstacles designed by top athletes. Kevin Carbone, Matt Bradley, Tom Alberti, and Brett Sims. Whether you're dialing in your technique at the gym or training at home, DGS Ninja equipment is built for performance, durability, and safety. Train with confidence. Train with DGS Ninja. Find obstacles, rigs, mats, and more on dgsninja.com.
Has this ever happened to you? Where's my truck bag? Ooh, I have a solution for that. Slab chalk! You take the chalk ball, put it in the mesh pocket, zip it up, slap, and get your chalk. Slab trucks are made right here in Springdale, Arkansas at Interform, the small batch manufacturing company. We're helping our community and providing local jobs to minorities and women of diverse backgrounds. I'm Joseph Rao, Ninja Warrior, rock climber, and the CEO of Slap Chalks.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Premier Series competition out here. One of our qualifiers for the season right now at Edmonton, Canada, at Fit Set Ninja. We've absolutely had an amazing competition so far. My name is Billy Dixon. I am joined alongside Travis Rosen on the commentary out here today. And we've had an absolutely amazing competition courtesy of our incredible course designers, Dylan Cook and Josh Thomas. They have put together such an incredible qualifier over the course of this weekend, and we're at the teen division currently, about to get set up for the challenge course.
Yeah, it's been great so far, Billy. Like you said, the course designers really have done a great job. It's a great facility here at FitSet in Edmonton, Canada, and really a fun course so far in the placement course, but now we're getting into the challenge course. So very different style of course, much longer, many more obstacles, going to test these athletes in pretty much every way a ninja athlete can be tested. So this is going to be a very challenging but very exciting competition.
Indeed, it will be. We have a lot to get through. We have got 10 incredible athletes in the teen division, 4 of which being females, the other 6 being the male variety. And we're about to get started with our challenge course very shortly. Now, our top 4 athletes for the males and the females will be able to qualify for the Motus Finals that are going to be happening in November. But if you look at the teen female run order, there are only 4 athletes. Does that guarantee 4 qualifiers? No. All of these athletes in the teen female division are going to have to make it to obstacle 4 if they want to get a qualifying spot. It's going to be quite the ride for the challenge course. It's been wreaking havoc for the entire weekend throughout every division, and I'm excited to see who out of these guys are going to get one of those clears that we are so desperate for.
Yeah, definitely. We need to see some clears. You know that these athletes want to. The teen division, though, they, week after week, they do not disappoint. So if we can see a bunch of clears, it could be with this division right here, because they are so good and really love to put all their skills on display. So I'm really hoping, Billy, that we see a bunch of clears right now.
It's definitely possible. We also have the opportunity to see a lot more clears throughout the rest of this season. This is our final qualifier for the month of September for FitSet right here. Afterwards, we're going to be going over to Ninja U in Kenny, Iowa next week for one of the Iowa qualifiers, one of the northern ones. I'm absolutely going to love it. Very excited to see what talent we have there. A lot of the Americans are down taping for the show in Vegas currently, so we're taking a break from America, but next week we're going back where the action continues in the States. 2 weeks after that, we head over to Life Force in Bellingham, Washington on the 18th and the 19th. It's going to be an incredible ride there. They hosted our finals from last year to an amazing success rate. And Dexterity Depot in Camp Hill, Pennsylvania on the 26th and 27th is going to be our final qualifier for November, courtesy of Matt Bradley and his incredible course designing skills. November is where we have our final qualifier at True Function Ninja Training Ground in Swindon in the UK, designed by Dion Trigg and Emily Coward. I'm very happy to be seeing both of them take at it for another one of their incredible qualifiers. They've been here every year since the beginning of the Premier Series, and I'm so happy they've continued that trend. And then for the final competition of the season, we've got our Premier Series finals for 2025 at Motus Ninjas on the 22nd and 23rd of November in Lee's Summit, Missouri. We have already seen them take on their qualifier from earlier in August, and I'm very excited to see how they're going to get through it for the finals. But now, taking the attention back over to FitSet, we now have our 12 obstacle long challenge course, and we're going to be getting a demo of it right now.
Yeah, and for those who are not familiar with Ninja, Billy, really pay attention to just the amount of grip that is going to be required on this entire course, but then sprinkled in the middle, a lot of balance. So I said this earlier during the placement course session, but it's hard to go from upper body grip strength things right into balance. It's a different mental shift. So these athletes are definitely going to have a tough course before them.
Indeed, they are. Definitely more balanced than we've seen throughout the Premier Series, but I'm here for it. It's definitely a great equalizer amongst all of the divisions, I think. But here we can see our tester going on the slippery slopers, where we've got some sloper holds on a pendulum. 2 rods, as a matter of fact, where we got to transfer and then dismount onto that red mat that we see. Then we're going to be moving into Got to Go. This one consists of some rings that we got to swing on first off, and then we got to move into a slider, and then hang on to some cliffs on the other side of that board, and then moving over to a ring and dismounting. And this is where it starts to get interesting. The U-turn is going to be next up, and then we're going to see our athletes take a spin on that wheel and come along through on these rings right here, popping along through. Gotta unhook that ring onto another hook that we can see there, a stationary sky hook. Definitely gonna try our hardest to move on through with all of our teens here. Gotta really put their tech to good use on this course. There we go. We're gonna get that ring hooked in, and now we dismount over to a little black box, and then we are going to be moving on to our next obstacle, which is going to be the Stick It obstacle, another balance gauntlet out here for our teens. This has been another obstacle that's wreaked havoc across the course of this weekend on Challenge. You can see here, have a look at this. Travis, it's a very long obstacle, and here we are moving into the crazy cliffhanger.
Yeah, definitely. Very long balance obstacle. And as you mentioned, there are retries available, but when you have to use a retry, especially if it's at the end of an obstacle that's long, such as that balance obstacle we just saw, it's really tricky because you have to go all the way back to the beginning. So it's great to have the retries, but if you have to use it at the end of a long obstacle, that is a time killer.
Indeed, it is. We can see here, taking along the crazy cliffhanger, we've got some bogeys afterward as well, where you got to pull up on each of these little wooden holds right there, and then move into a little switchboard, I want to say, a Brett Sims special. So now we're going to be seeing another attack at this obstacle from another one of our testers to see how it works.
And what's so tricky right here, Billy, this is towards the end of a very difficult course, and you see all these finger and grip strength obstacles. You're not going to have a lot of strength at this point of the course. So these athletes are going to have to be really smart in how they conserve their energy throughout the course run.
Indeed it is. And here we have a muscle up, where you got to pull yourself up that rod in only a couple of moves, because at this point your time is going to be quite short, especially if you used a couple of retries, and then the muscle up going to take a boot scoot downward. And now the wedge at the very end of the course in a flying bar form. This is definitely a tricky one. A lot of precise bar tech required to get through it, and we can see here definitely one of the harder obstacles to take on. You have to be incredibly even on both of your hands to lâcher from one bar to the other, and then also make a standard flying bar transfer with that second bar.
Yeah, and you saw that first demo runner not be able to do it. And in my years of doing Ninja, whenever you saw a demo not be able to do it, you're like, oh goodness, this is going to be a tough one, because they've had time to play and practice on this, and yet they're still not able to do it. So these athletes are going to have a tall order before them.
Indeed, they are. So many tough obstacles for them all to get through. It's going to be quite the ride to see who ultimately is going to come out on top and who is going to qualify. As we said earlier, our teen females are going to have to make it to obstacle 4 if they want to qualify for the Premier Series finals, due to the fact there's only 4 of them competing. But there is competition in the midst for the teen male division. With 6 of them there, 2 of them are not going to have the opportunity to move on to finals. But we're going to be getting started with our first competitor, which is going to be Maya Kran out here.
Yeah, and for all the females, we were really surprised to see so many early exits. I think 3 of the 4 fell on the dip slider, and even Maya, we've seen her in previous Premier League Season 3 competitions this season, and so very surprised to see her go out so soon. But you know, she and her fellow competitors are really going to be fired up for this challenge course. I think they're going to put in an outstanding effort.
Indeed, she is. A lot of these guys have been training for quite a long time, very dedicated in Canada. I'm super excited to see how it's going to go for them. And Maya, is going to be on the start line getting ready to go.
Well, and we've said it before, but the first competitor, it's always tricky because you haven't seen anyone go. But as we saw on our male side during the placement course, our very first runner wound up with the first place time. So Maya could definitely do it right here, straight out of the gate. It takes a little more mental fortitude, a lot more focus, but she could definitely do this.
Here we go. Right now, Maya Kran going to be coming in, our first teen challenger on the challenge course right here. We're going to move along through now. Deep breath, getting ready to go for our first competitor, taking on the teen division now for the challenge course, and she's off right now through the big jump and on the ice cream sandwiches. She's got to clear the big jump right here if she wants to move on to the Premier Series finals.
Definitely very aggressive. Look at the swing right there, Billy.
Lovely stuff, and just like that, Maya has made her way through to the finals, but she still has an obstacle course to get through, and she has 3 minutes and a half left to go as she's moving along through here at a very nice pace. Over those last couple of rods, and she's through.
Yeah, she's looking really good right now. It's always nice to see an athlete who can mix a lot of aggressiveness with the precision you need on a balance obstacle. Good job so far from Maya.
Here we go, Maya Kran. 3 minutes now, around halfway through this course. She's trying her best to get a good crooked swing to get her directions correct and turning herself around accordingly. Lovely.
Yeah, I like how calm she's looking right now. When you start getting a lot more of the grip. Oh, big dismount right there.
Oh, no! That's going to be a foot tap out of bounds there, sadly. Going to have to take the first of her 2 retries on this obstacle now. Has to clear it if she wants to carry on through this course.
Yeah, I like what she was going for there. It was really aggressive. It looked like she just needed probably only 1 or 2 more inches to be in the clear there. So just a little bit bigger swing, but I like what she was thinking. We'll see if she goes for that again with just a little bit more power, or if she tries a safer approach.
Here we go now. 2 minutes 20, just under. She's trying to build up momentum on those slopers. Ah, the grip just gives out there for Maya Kran. And that's going to do it in. Made it to the slopers. And unfortunately went out there. Still incredible effort on every obstacle she took on there. Great skip on those chucks as well, straight to the trapeze. I wonder if we're going to see that that kind of essence move on through the rest of this course.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be really interesting. I think Maya probably was expecting to go a little further than that, but again, she did get her ticket punched to the finals at Modus, so good job, Maya. And you know she's going to go back and train and prepare even more, so when she gets to those finals, she can go even further.
Here we go now with our second competitor of the challenge course right here in the teen female division. We've got Jordan Robertson, who's going to be coming in and got third place even on the placement course. 5'1" in both height and wingspan. Started Ninja in 2018. That's around 7 years of experience, which is great. Her ninja nickname is the Georgie Ninja. Lovely stuff. Loves to do ninja, but also loves to read too. She's got a smart outcome on how she can do this. Her goal is to read 120 books this year, and so far she's read 97. Hopefully this run can put her in the history books for Ninja. And she's building up a lot of momentum, probably going to go for that skip. Yo! Tried it, but couldn't fathom that grip there, so she's going to have to take a retry.
Yeah, this is a very interesting obstacle because on the surface, it doesn't seem like it would be super hard, but these athletes, they have to get such a big swing there, and they're truly airborne for quite a long time. And I thought she was maybe going to have too much swing and catch that bar, that trapeze bar really high, similar to Maya, but yet she was not even far enough. And so she's going to have to get even a bigger swing and get that grab even quicker if she wants to make it through this obstacle, Billy.
Here we go now. Ooh, nice. Okay, it's going to go for the intended strat of going for the rods, but unfortunately her grip gave out and Jordan's down on the third obstacle of the challenge course. That's unfortunately going to be it. Laughs it off though. Took a face plant there, sadly, but that is going to be it for Jordan.
Yeah, she had a lot of power. Just looked like that grab. Obviously, the first time out, she was super aggressive and just missed it, but then she came up just short again on her second try. That's a tough way to go out, but you saw that she had a good sense of humor there and just still looked like she had fun out there, so that's good. And you know, we'll see more of Jordan in future ninja competitions.
Absolutely loving what we're seeing so far. Very diverse in terms of the results already, meaning that we are now going to be moving on to our third competitor of the challenge course, Rory Raymond, going to be coming in for the teen female division. Going to be hype up, getting ready for it. We've seen a couple of obstacles be taken on. Haven't seen anyone get past the 6th obstacle so far. Quick wave to the camera. Hello. It's going to be great to see what she can do here.
Yeah, again, right now, I'm sure she's got a bit of a mental challenge because the females who've gone so far have not gone very far. And so I wonder if that is weighing on Rory at all and how she's going to overcome that.
Here she goes now. Rory Raymond coming in. 3 minute 40 as she attempts the jump to the second trapeze. Great skip there. Going to be moving into the balance right here. The name of this obstacle is balance is best. Personally, I would disagree with that statement. Balance is torture on my end as a ninja, but Rory makes mincemeat of it. Lovely.
Yeah, she's doing really, really good. A lot of aggressiveness. I loved on the big swing. She pretty much caught that at the precise spot with both her hands and her body position, and she's showing so much balance, so much poise, and she's looking really confident right now.
All right. Gonna move on into the slippery slopers right here. Gonna try and get this transition. Very difficult. Ooh! I liked the idea. Tried to skip that second pendulum, but didn't work out for her. Slipped on it. So now she's gonna chalk up and use one of her retries here. Currently in first place as well, so we're gonna see how far she can go.
Yeah, I'm wondering if her grip slipped off that little bit because she was trying to get such an aggressive swing, or it's just that she didn't have a big enough swing. We'll see again if she goes for that big move again the second time, or if she will do it more as it was intended.
Here we go. Nice. Lovely stuff. 2:30. And she's now going to be shaking out. Currently in first place by an obstacle. Coming into got to go. Gets the grab on the other side of the board and drops down to safety and is now going to be attempting the U-turn.
Yeah, and this has definitely been one of the harder obstacles this weekend. And you know that she's already starting to feel the fatigue. It's setting in. And let's see if that's going to affect her precision on this.
Here we go. 2 minutes on the clock as she reaches out for the rings. Going to be moving back and forth. 1:50 as she hooks it into the stationary sky hook and is now going to be looking at trying to set that dismount now. Definitely not an easy task. Goes for the second jump as well, bringing her closer to the end platform. It is quite a tight corridor to try and fit your body through on a massive skip there. But Rory Raymond is going to be jumping up, getting ready for the stick out here. 1:25 as she sets herself up for the slack line. Bounds across it in 3 steps, but is going to have to take a retry. She slipped.
Yeah, she was looking really good. I liked her strategy there. It looked like she was trying to get a little bit on that slack line and then just leap for the landing platform, but got a little off balance and got off to the side and is having to try this again. But this is a tricky balance obstacle.
Lovely redemption there from Rory Raymond. A minute left, though, to attempt these 3 obstacles. And next up is a big one, the crazy cliffhanger. Over 50 seconds now as she moves along through. As she's going to be taking her strides with her arms. As she takes the jump there. Going to take a shakeout with one arm. Good strategy now.
Yeah, I think at this point she's starting to get pretty tired. You're starting to see her shake her arms out more. That's typical for when the strength is starting to fail. But it's good save right there. But, oh, she's going to have to really dig deep here, Billy.
Big pull, girl. Big pull.
Oh, tried to go for the other grip there on the switchboard. But that's going to be it for her. She has a lot to be proud of. A very good run right there. Fought all the way to the very end.
Yeah, Rory did a great job. Just super outstanding. Lots of precision, lots of confidence. That was beautiful right there, what we saw on the big swing. But then just throughout, everything that she did, just super good. Just very tricky course. And at the end, just ran out of gas. But it's a hard course. So she did a really good job. She should feel really proud with what is right now the first place run.
Crazy work out there from an amazing athlete. We're now going to have our final athlete take on the course. We just saw Rory get first place, but it is in jeopardy. So we're going to see Alea Perron come through. Our fastest run on the placement course is going to be taking on the challenge course right now.
And again, with Alea having the last run spot for this female age group, she knows how far she has to go. If she wants to beat Rory, she knows how far she has to go, how fast she has to do it. So it's a really good spot to be in. So let's see what she can do.
Let's have a look here. Alea has been doing Ninja for 7 years now. She trains 3 times per week at FitSet and once a week with her personal trainer Tony at Free Fitness. Last year, Alea won the Premier Series in the preteen category, but now here she is in the teens looking for more titles to be taking home. But here she is taking time on the obstacle right here. Balance is best. She's making her way through it. 3 minute 25. Gonna look at this transition here. Nice, lovely stuff. She would like to thank Copperstone Holdings Inc. for sponsoring her being able to attend the WNL Finals in North Carolina for the past 2 years, but she's gonna have to take a retry on the C-ring slider.
Yeah, her swing got a little funky as she was sliding down, and the way she dismounted was a little early, a little premature, and it wound up causing her to come up just a little short. So you know she's going to make the proper correction and get it right this time.
Here she goes. Interesting technique as well. Gonna be using... No! That's gonna be it! A layer is down on the C-ring slider. That's unfortunate right there. I was interested in her technique there, Travis. I don't know if you saw, but she was utilizing either side of the gap on the C-ring. I haven't really seen that before, but unfortunately that's gonna put her down.
Yeah, that was a shocking exit. I was expecting Alea to go a lot further than that. She was looking so strong and aggressive in that run. And yeah, a little different technique there. Definitely, I think it was an unexpected outcome for her. But, you know, she'll rethink that and probably maybe try to go about it a different way the next time she has an opportunity to do an obstacle like that. Probably going to practice that one in the gym after this competition is over, but she still did qualify for those finals, so good job to her. But still, she was looking so good, Billy.
Indeed, she was. What a way to end the teen female division as well on this challenge course. But now we're going to be shifting the attention over to the lads out here for the teen males. We're going to be starting out with Liam Moyo. He had an unfortunate slip up on Sonic Curve, but now Liam is going to be coming through on the challenge course, utilizing the rings to take a safer approach here, which is all well and good. And now he's going to be coming into the ice cream sandwiches here, taking nice steps out here, being careful, and it's all well and good.
Yeah, again, Liam's taking a bit of a cautious approach, I would say. We'll see how he does on this right here, because he's got to get a really big swing. Looks like his coach or whoever that is kind of trying to show him where to go and keep him safe. And he got it.
Oh! Just missed out there on properly gripping onto the vertical poles. So now Liam is going to give it a second try here. He's got to make it through here if he wants to try the rest of this course out.
And there's a little bit looking like just trying to figure out exactly where he's supposed to be going. So we'll see if he can get it this second try. Again, he's got to have a big swing, though.
Oh, but couldn't get enough height, sadly, in order to make it over to the poles again. A bit of strength did run out there, but well done to Liam. Great way to start out this division. A lot of power and resilience demonstrated. So now he's going to try his best. Oh, actually, I've just caught it. It looks like the white poles are not in play for the teen males. So they're going to have to do the skip straight to the second trapeze. Ooh, this has gotten interesting now.
Yeah, definitely. We see sometimes small change-ups between the female and male divisions. And yeah, that is definitely going to be a little bit trickier. I would think most of the males are going to have the power necessary to do it. But because you have to, you never know exactly what the outcome is going to be. So it's going to be exciting to see how these guys handle this course.
Jackson Aliong is going to be coming through now. Going to take a nice little run up coming through. Lovely. But here we go now. 3 minute 50 as he's hopping along these ice cream sandwiches. And now here's the test. Can he gather up enough momentum to get up to that second trapeze? He has to build it up, get a straighter swing here so he can try and get it here, Travis.
Yeah, he definitely needs to get a lot bigger swing. Looks like he's having a bit of a challenge just getting that big swing going. So, well, maybe that is in play still.
Oh, actually, okay, there we go. So we can go ahead. Jackson gonna take a bigger swing, get a bit of a higher grab, and hangs on. You could see his hands slipping But there we go. I made the wrong assumption there. It looks like that our last competitor, Liam, maybe touched a bit too high, where it was considered out of bounds. But Jackson and the rest of these teen males can still use those silver pegs. But here he is right now on balance is best. Still both of his retries left. Oh, but he's going to have to take another try here. This is where the first of his retries are going to be used.
Yeah, and it's definitely nice having the retries. You want to try to not use them so early in the course, but obviously they are there for a reason. So hopefully Jackson can get through this balance obstacle this try and then have one more retry available for later on.
Here we go, Jackson. Oh, but just loses balance right as he was about to take a jump to the end of the obstacle. But crazy work out there. Jackson currently in first place. Fist pumps all around.
Yeah, and I loved the grab right there on that second trapeze. It was by the fingers, but he was able to hold on. So great job by Jackson. Just this balance wound up getting the best of him, unfortunately, and he went out.
All right, 4 more athletes left for our teen male division out here on the challenge course. From this point onward, we're going to start to see people get qualifying spots for finals, starting out with Landon Baxter.
Yeah, look at Landon right there. He's playing it up to the camera. Looks like he's got a lot of confidence. This should be a fun run to watch, Billy.
Here we can see Landon Baxter coming in 3-minute 45 as he's gathering momentum, getting ready to jump up to those pegs. He gets it. Gonna take some massive swings to gather it up for that trapeze, and he gets it and links down immediately. Now 23.5 seconds ahead of Jackson. It looks like Landon has spotted himself a place for the Premier Series finals, but he's gonna carry on through the rest of this course.
Yeah, he's really looking good right here. I like the pace. I like the time. He's got a lot of clock to work with still, and I like what he's thinking right here on this C slider.
Ooh, tries to get enough momentum, but can't get it. So it looks like we're going to have to use our first retry here for Landon on the C slider.
What I find interesting...
Pick it up again.
Oh, no!
Oh, no, just a momentary lapse in concentration. Tried to reach out and get it. You could see not what he wanted there. Took a fall backward in despair. That's unfortunate. Just a small mistake like that, momentary lapse. Unfortunate there.
Yeah, that is one of the challenging aspects of Ninja. If you get your eye off of exactly what you're doing, even for a moment, you can go down. That's happened so many times to even the best ninjas, getting a little ahead of themselves, and it looked like that's what was happening with Landon. But he did still qualify, I believe, to the finals in Modus. But you know that he wanted to go further than that, Billy.
Indeed, he did. I'm wondering to see if any of the rest of our teen male competitors right here are going to be able to move through this course further in. But now Alistair Simpson is going to be coming through, our fastest non-finisher on the placement course. Let's see how he can fare.
And what I find interesting right now, Billy, is sometimes there turns out to be a ninja killer type obstacle, and we've seen a lot of people have issues dismounting on this C ring hop. So I don't know if that's going to be the case for all of the remaining competitors, but I hope to see someone figure it out.
Here we see Alistair taking some great jumps up there. Now getting ready to go. Here he goes, going to take some balance moves, going to be very careful in his approach throughout the obstacle, as he's very, very careful. Takes a deep breath before taking on this long line of little bars to traverse upon, and easy, very stable out of Alistair so far.
Yeah, his balance looked really, really impressive right there. But let's see if he can get this C ring hop.
Nice there. We see Alistair make his way through on the rest of this course right now. No retries used as of yet, but this is where the slippery slopers beckon. So let's see how he can fare here. Trying to straighten out his swing so he can properly grab onto that pendulum. Nice approach here, trying to get just a head-on approach from the platform.
Yeah, and that's a really smart veteran move right there. He's got a little wonky on his swing, so he just went right back to the start to reset and get a new swing started.
Here we can see Alistair. He's got a hold on those cliffs, but now the slopers beckon. No retries used yet, so he's going to get a feel for it and see how far he can go with this obstacle. He's trying his best. Tried to go for the skip, but it looks like his hands gave out. The problem is with slopers that you can't really put too much pressure on your fingers when you're trying to get a swing off of it, because you'll just end up peeling off because they have no dip in them. So now Alistair's going to give it a second try.
Yeah, and not only is that a difficult hold, those slopers, but it can actually be a bit painful when you're trying to get a big swing like he was trying to do. So we'll see if he can make the proper corrections and get it on try number 2.
Here we go now. Second attempt. Is he going to go for this skip again? Or is he going to try and eye up the second pendulum? Tried it again, but unfortunately Alistair is down and out on the slippery slopers. This is a very, very difficult challenge course for a lot of our teens right here.
Yeah, it really is, but he did so good right there on that dismount where we've seen many other athletes go out today. He just got his feet onto that landing platform, so that was excellently done by Alistair. Just came up a little short on the slippery slopers, unfortunately.
Here we go now. 2 more athletes left for our Premier Series qualifier at Fitset Ninja for the teen division. Starting out with Henry Lerchelt out here.
During the placement course, Billy, Henry was really aggressive, but just went out a little. Actually, no, I think he was one of the course clears, but I expect him to come out as he's showing right now with a lot of speed and a lot of aggressiveness.
Here we go now. Gets the jump up to the white holds, but he is slipping his hands down a little bit, but re-grips as he saw. Whoa! Not a shot. We've just seen a flyaway. That's woken me up. Oh, my.
Oh, that was
Henry.
excellent. That was excellent right there. Some showboating, but, you know, he clearly had the skill, so way to go from Henry.
I love the fact that you can just go from doing one of the flashiest moves possible in the form of a flyaway to just carefully dialing in on a balance obstacle like that. It's a crazy shift. But Henry has now stopped himself here and is going to try his best to get a pipe slider-esque dismount, but with that move, the C-ring is going to slide back. So 2 minutes 55 now. Is he going to take a second attempt? Oh, careful. Okay. Going to hook it in place. And now start up and get his another try here. Goes immediately with a slide, and Henry's through it.
Yeah, that was great technique. He kind of had to change up his strategy a little bit, but wound up going with a lot more speed, running into that C hold, and that totally gave him enough momentum to easily get off that landing platform.
Here we go now. Henry moving along through the slopers, and he's got the grab onto the second pendulum. And with that, Henry is now in first place provisionally. With just over 2 minutes left, he's going to dry his hands off, get ready to go. Forgot to go.
Yeah, again, I really like what we're seeing from Henry right now. He really looks like he's got a solid game plan and definitely the strength and the skill to back it up.
Here we go. Henry is now going to shake out his arms and hands. And with over 100 seconds now, he's going to prepare for the U-turn. He's got the ring and is now going to start transferring across more of the obstacle. Now 1 minute 25 as he's trying his best to shift his attention over to the back side of that hook and to then make the second move. It is difficult, but Henry gets it on this swing and is now going to shift his focus to getting a straight on swing to make his way over to that skyhook move. Here he goes, sets it apart. Whoa! Oh my God! Look at that! Literally right on the edge of the hook. Henry is putting on a show for us today, Travis. Oh my.
Yeah, that was an incredible landing with that ring. It just truly on the edge of that hook, like you said. This is such an exciting run Henry is showing us right now. Let's see if he can get off the slack line. Yes.
This is a great run. No retries used as of yet. Here we go now. Crazy cliffhanger time for Henry. You can see he's grimacing. He's trying to get the energy pumped into his forearms as he's now coming through. 20 seconds, gets the grab onto the cliffs and is now going to get a massive swing over to that bogey. Grabs the vertical side of it. Henry's coming along through now. He's going to try his best to look at an obstacle clear for here until the time runs out. Here he goes. He's only one more swan. Nearly had it, Henry Lachette. Oh, man. That was a run and a half. Oh, my goodness me.
Yeah, from the get-go, there were so many exciting moments on Henry's run with the flyaway dismount and just barely making it on a couple different leaps and grabs. That was an exciting run from Henry.
We have 3 angles of
Crazy work. Look at that flyaway. Honestly, the best moment of this qualifier so far. I'm going to be straight with you. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. I absolutely loved that. That was such an entertaining run, I think is the best way to put it. The edge of the skyhook too. What? Absolute madness. Loved to see that. And then he fought all the way to the end. Henry, commendable run right there. Absolutely astonishing work. And with that, we only have one more runner left. Gus Lees. Henry at the top of the leaderboard so far. Made it to the crazy cliffhanger. Let's see if that first place is going to stay up there. Jackson Aliong is on the bubble currently with Gus Lees left.
Yeah, well, I think Gus showed us what he can do in the placement course. He was, again, the first male competitor, and he wound up with the fastest time. So he's also had the longest break, Billy, so he is going to be the most fresh competitor coming into this challenge course. So he knows what he has to do, though, if he wants to get first place. But this is where there's a lot of strategy. Does he want to still go fast and go for first place, or just make sure that he qualifies, gets past who's in fourth place right now? So he's got a lot of deciding to do.
Gus is now coming along here with a lot of power and is now going to be taking a look at these big swings here. A lot of power on those back swings there. He's got to keep his hips up. Ooh, nice static there. And he's now going to aim himself for a second jump and drops down accordingly.
Yeah, looking very, very skilled, very confident, and just super strong on this, and really taking his time on the balance right here, because this is one of those obstacles. If you start rushing, it's so easy to get off balance. But good job so far from Gus.
Here we go now. Gus, incredible work so far. 3 minute 10 as he's got a lot of encouragement behind him. All of Fit Set Ninja wanting him to do the best he can right here. 17 seconds ahead. He's reaching out for that sloper and has got the second one on lock possibly as he pulls back with the momentum needed to dismount. And with 2 minute 50, he's now 39.5 seconds ahead of Henry. Travis, this could be a clear.
Yeah, definitely. He is looking so strong right here. I love what we're seeing from Gus. He is really looking like he is in control of this course run right now.
Here we go, 2 minute 30. as he's swinging along through, grabs the ring immediately to stop his turning, but now has to manipulate it in such a way that he has the best straight-on approach to each of the hooks. Gus is going to try and eject one of the rings from the hooks to pop it in. Ooh, got it out, but missed the hook on. There he goes.
I like his strategy. That was a different approach with those rings than we've seen from some other competitors so far. Whoa, a little balance. Okay, he recovered. He's doing good right now.
Here we go. Gus Lee's 1 minute 45. He's over 65 seconds ahead of Henry to this point. Hold that balance there on that slack line. Not an easy obstacle, but he bounds across it in 3 steps, Travis. He's onto the crazy cliffhanger.
Yeah, and I think right now you still saw him shaking out a little bit. I'm sure he's starting to feel it, but oh, he's even getting a little bit of water. That's a smart move. I feel like he's probably got a little bit more strength and energy than what we saw from Henry, but we'll see if he can get through this. He's got plenty of time left.
Good stuff right here from Gus. A minute left now. He's got the grab on that cliff on the switchboard, and he's dismounted, and he has 2 obstacles left. This is looking pretty good for Gus.
Yeah, definitely. This is the challenging aspect, though. Nobody's gotten this far yet, and so he is kind of in unfamiliar territory. So let's see if he can do this like they saw the demo runner do, but he's looking good right now, Billy.
Here we go. 30 seconds now as he is up to the top of the obstacle. Shakes out midair. Here he goes. Jumps on down and gets the boot scoot dismount, but he now has 20 seconds left for the wedge. Gus Lees. This is going to be a crunch time for him. 15 seconds. Has a wide grip to make sure he's got enough control. Travis is going to try his best.
Yeah, he's really going to have to go. He's got first place. Oh!
I understood the prospect there to get a Lachey straight to the bar. But unfortunately, that's going to be it for Gus, unless he takes a second attempt. He's going to give it a go for funsies. Who cares? Here we go. Might as well link it, putting your legs behind you straight away. But Gus Lees putting on an absolute clinic. What a way to end that division. The teen males wrapping out that division. Awesome stuff from all of you guys.
Yeah, Gus did so good throughout the entirety of that course. Everything looked so flawless. And obviously he came up just a little bit short on the last obstacle, but such an exciting way to finish this teen division. That was such a treat to watch, Billy.
It really was. I am a massive fan of how Gus handled every move possible on that course. He did absolutely amazing right there. Basically nothing left on the course right there. He left everything out there and did such a good job. But this really just goes to show how demanding this challenge course really is. Gus didn't use up any retries until the very end, and he still didn't have enough time to properly make it there. So this course really requires perfection right there.
Yeah, to have a 4-minute long course and still time out, you know that is such a difficult challenge, and that these athletes have to be in such good shape to be able to get that far. So we saw some great ninja action today. These kids really should be proud of themselves. The teens never disappoint, and today was an example of that.
Absolute brilliance out of all of them. Well done to the teen males and the teen females. Super, super excellent out of all of them right there. But we still have more action to go. We have got one more division left for the Premier Series qualifier at Fitset Ninja in Canada. We've got the Elite Division that's going to be starting up in just a couple of moments right here. But yeah, it's been a very, very great time to commentate the teen division with you. Travis, what are the closing thoughts?
Yeah, that was a really exciting age group to watch, and you know the elites coming up, it's gonna get even better. Gonna see some of the most fast and crazy course runs of the weekend from these elites who are truly phenomenal athletes. So no one should go anywhere.
Absolutely. Stay where you are, guys. The Ninja action isn't over yet. We've got the best of the best coming up in Canada in just a moment. But for now, my name is Billy Dixon, joined alongside Travis Rosen. We've been your commentators for the teen division, and we will see you guys in just a moment. Take care.